Hi everyone, this is Michelle Markey with Medina Domestic Art Studio, and this is going to be just a quick video on how to use Inktense color blocks. A client of mine purchased a set of these recently, and she's trying to make up her mind whether she should keep them or whether she should trade them in for the Inktense pencils. Frankly, I would tell her normally she should go with both, but if you're tight on money and you want to keep one versus the other, this will just maybe help her make up her mind, and possibly your mind if you're watching this. So what you're looking at right now is this right here was actually done with blocks. When you have a very large area of coloring to do and you want to do it with Inktense colors, your best bet is to use these blocks. Pardon the mess, I'm in preparation for a quilt show and the kitchen looks like a hurricane hit it. Anyway, this is my set of blocks, very well loved. And what I did was I took the blue and went ahead and shaded here. I'm going to just actually grab a piece and kind of redo that for you. And you can come down here and color really large areas with it. And then you'll notice too, I mixed in some green and whatnot. And frankly, if you're going to do a background like this, maybe I'll come in and bring in some of this green. You see, you can get a much larger area colored, and yet you can also, I'm going to just try to do this while I'm holding this, you can actually come in and use this to color areas that you may want to color just like you would with a pencil, okay? And then all you have to do is then, let me flip open some fabric medium, get a brush, yeah, here we go. Dip it in here real quick, and I'm just going to, go over. You can see how you can blend it here real quick. Now this is a very small brush. Normally I would do this, and I did the one earlier with a larger brush, but it's not sitting here handy, so I'm using a tiny brush. But the tiny brush, then you can come up here to this area and color it in just like you normally would. So they're very versatile in that regard. The other thing you can do, and let me finish just doing that so you can see, you can spread it around just like you would a pencil so it colors the same. The other thing you can do, I'm going to flip down here and show you, you can grate a bit of the block, and I'm going to put this aside here for just a second, and scoop up some of the fabric medium, and you can actually create your own paint. This stuff will start to dissolve. It can dissolve in water, but in this case we're using fabric medium since that's what we want to put into our on our fabric. But you can see it's just getting better and better and better. And when I typically do this, it's because I'm wanting to mix a custom color, or again, I'm going to do such a large area that I really need this kind of amount. Like you can take this whole thing of fabric medium and put it in here, and you could create a paint. If I were doing this, however, I'd probably want to be doing it inside a container so I could, with a lid, so I could save it for later use. But I'm going to just do this here real quick again, just because it's a quick demo to show why people might want to use these. So now, of course, you can come over here and you can color directly onto the, you see it's very close to that color that, well, I think this is fuchsia, which is what was actually being used. This is right here is paint. It's a Pro-Chem paint. But just to kind of show you the difference, you can basically turn your Inktense, you can do this with a pencil too. You can scrape or shave off the pencil, and you could accomplish the same thing as what I did down here. It's just sometimes if you want to create a lot of color and or mix. I mean, I could bring in some, maybe the green or one of the other colors and also scrape that off, and then I can create a custom color that I might want to use in addition. So that is the reason why people would want to use the color blocks. I won't tell you that they're as easy to use as a pencil, because certainly a pencil you can just color direct in onto your artwork and then paint with a fabric medium over it, and it colors immediately. This takes a little bit more effort, but in the long run, I think it has its place. Obviously, I use mine quite a bit. And so there you have it. If you have any questions about this video, please do not hesitate to call me at 303-818-3625, or you can email me at medinadomarts@aol.com. Thanks for watching.